Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over to Alefarm Brewing for the first time, and this is the Symbiosis, which is a session IPA hopped with Citra, Simcoe and Mosaic, brewed with barley, wheat oats, flaked oats, hops, yeast and water, and of course these guys are coming out of... I can't remember where these guys are based, which is always a good start. But yeah, anyway, a brewery that I've heard a lot about, and I've wanted to try a lot of their beers because I think a few of their beers are coming into the UK now as well. But I got this as part of the Mikella Beer Club box. In fact, they put 2 Alefarm beers in there, and yeah, so looking forward to giving these a try. So yeah, this is the Symbiosis, a 5% ABV session IPA with absolutely stunning artwork, but you probably won't be able to see that because I've got a terrible lighting setup. And yeah, but beautiful, beautiful looking artwork indeed. So, as I said, part of the Mikella Beer Club box. And if you're interested in that, then I'll put my referral link down below so you can get yourself a nice little discount on your first box. And it also helps me out as well. So, happy days, I suppose. I'm going to be using my new favourite glass. And for some reason, my lips are very sticky right now. But, yeah, beautiful, beautiful glass. Absolutely in love. It's probably going to smash in a matter of days. But yeah, that is a generous fill. Anyway, let's see what we get from this one. And that is pouring just how I was expecting it to. Look at that. Beautiful cascaded action in there. I poured it a little bit aggressively for this glass, but nice carbonation if you can hear that. But yeah, little bits and bobs floating around. Very opaque. It's hazy. It's murky. It's got that slight chicken stock vibe, or like crushed up mangoes and peaches. But yeah, you can't see through that at all. Typical IPA nowadays. And yeah, a lovely 1 finger worth of a white compact head. But yeah, looks beautiful in the glass. So let's see what we get on the nose. It's definitely more of that tropical, slight funkiness coming out on this one. Loads of ripe mango. A little bit of a slight fermented, bruised pineapple. A little bit of peach. Lovely citrusy zestiness coming through as well. Subtle spicy tones. Yeah, that smells absolutely wonderful. I've been trying to avoid IPAs like this because I'm getting a little bit oversaturated with those sorts of beers. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this one a try. Had an absolutely beautiful stonker of a session IPA before this beer, so hopefully this will be 2 from 2 this evening that I'm recording these reviews. But yeah, let's find out. Cheers. Okay, well you get that like fruitiness. You get loads of stone fruit in there. But there is a little bit of a medicinal edge to it. Like you've dissolved a tablet in water, almost. Like a flavoured tablet. A little bit of orange. Citrusy tones seem to come out on the back end of the beer. But yeah, it is building up on the back end actually. So, not gonna lie, the aftertaste, not 100% satisfying. But there's no sort of like hop burn or greenness there. It's just got a little bit of a medicinal sort of edge, like a magnesium tablet almost. But the flavours that you're getting in there are really nice. It's very gentle, but still juicy at the same time. Got an absolutely satisfying body for what it is. It's not exactly the healthiest or like creamiest. You wouldn't expect that really. But it's just got satisfying carbonation, satisfying mouthfeel, satisfying initial flavour on the intake. But that aftertaste is really putting a damper on what could have been a really wonderful beer. Is it a bad beer? Far from it. I don't want to misconstrue people that it is a bad beer. It's just a little bit too much on the like mineral magnesium dissolved tablet medicinal sort of flavour. I know that's not a properly structured sentence, but if it didn't have that, then this would just be like demolish, demolish, demolish. Is that aftertaste enough to sway me from drinking this beer again? No, I'd definitely try another can of this. It's got loads of lovely flavour, loads of orange in there I'm finding now. And it is wonderfully drinkable. There's like this really satisfying crispness. But it's just that back end that is really working against the beer for me personally. But anyway, that could just be me. It might just be the can. But yeah, I think Rob from Hopscene has had a few AleSmith. I keep calling them AleSmith, don't I? Keep making that mistake. I think Rob from Hopscene has had a few of the Alefarm beers that have made their way to the UK, and unfortunately he wasn't a fan of them. Not too sure if this was one of them, but I'm not getting a really unsatisfied feeling with this beer. Yeah, maybe it's that Simcoe hop. Maybe it's just a little bit too pungent in that regard. Maybe that's where that medicinal sort of edge is coming from. But that's rarely, although it is, I wouldn't say it's a glaring error, but it's hard to overlook, and it definitely intrudes on what is initially a satisfying beer drinking experience. So in terms of a rating then, on Alefarm's Symbiosis, I'm going to give that one, I think it warrants a 7 out of 10. Definitely beer I'd like to try again, just to see if there could have just been a slight issue with the can. It can happen, you know. It's not out of the ordinary for something to go awry with a beer. And I don't think that should always be held against the brewer, because these things happen. So it'd be interesting to see if this is what... I mean, just look how satisfying that beer looks. It's just absolutely wonderful, isn't it? But yeah. Once you get used to it, it's not too bad. But it's just every now and then it just... Go away, fly. It just comes back with a vengeance. And I think that could really put a few people off with this beer. Thankfully, I think there's enough there for me to take it into consideration without completely overlooking it. And you know what? I'm still excited to try the other can that we got in the box. I'm still excited to try more beers from the brewery. See what they do on the more darker side of things and a higher ABV, that sort of stuff. But yeah, if you've tried this beer, then let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Are you a fan of the brewery? Are you a fan of these sorts of beers? Of course, this came from the McKellar box for September. So if you're interested, my referral link is down below. Got quite a concise playlist, brewing related to McKellar beers and McKellar beer boxes. So I will put that down below. Check out the brewery. Check out their social media. If any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have reviewed it, then I'll put their links down below as well. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. Cheers.